In the quiet corners of Rwanda's hills and towns, a persistent crisis has long simmered. For billions of people, the simple act of cooking remains a dangerous daily ritual. Traditional smoky cooking methods are not only detrimental to our planet, but also pose a grave threat to human health and consume precious time. Globally, 2.3 billion people still rely on polluting fuels. Shockingly, this number is projected to remain stubbornly high, with 2.1 billion likely still using these methods by 2030. The consequences are devastating. In 2020 alone, indoor air pollution from cooking with dirty fuels claimed 3.2 million lives, more than HIV/AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis combined. But what if cooking did not have to come at such a cost to our time, health, environment, and climate change? This is the story of ReCIC, reducing the climate impact of cooking, a courageous act to reduce charcoal and firewood with innovation, equity, and clean cooking technology. In 2020, a powerful partnership emerged. GIZ, under the Multi-Country Energizing Development Program, launched a 5-year cooking energy project in Rwanda with funding from European Union and German government, and engaged SNV from April 2021 as an implementing partner to ignite a market-based project for clean cooking solutions in Rwanda. They called it ReCIC, Reducing Climate Impact of Cooking. Its mission: to enable 500,000 households to adopt clean stoves by 2025, to reduce emissions by 200,000 tons of CO2 annually, and to contribute to the entire nation's pathway towards modern energy for cooking.
Clean cooking, in many ways, is an issue that we all deal with in each of our homes. There's no one right-size technology for any household, for any kitchen. There does need to be a range of options available on the market, so that for any clean cook stove project, it's about supporting a number of players to make their products accessible.
We recognize that sustainable energy solutions are fundamental to achieving Rwanda's development goals, from environmental conservation to health and economic empowerment.
ReCIC aims to reduce the climate impact of cooking in Rwanda by developing sustainable value chains for biomass cook stoves, which include firewood, charcoal, and pellet stoves, as well as alternative fuels such as pellets and briquettes.
ReCIC nurtured businesses, funded innovations, and empowered entrepreneurs through the Cooking Energy Business Growth Fund, or CEBGF. From over 189 applicants, just 14 companies were selected through a vigorous and transparent process. Each promised a cleaner future through innovation and impact made here in Rwanda. Through coaching and incubation, the project engaged different business development support consultants. By designing performance milestone-based grants, companies were pulled and pushed to improve their product and sales, including Rwanda government's guideline on clean cooking.
The government of Rwanda is actively supporting clean cooking initiatives to achieve universal access by 2030. Additionally, the government aims to disseminate modern, efficient cook stoves to 80% of the rural population and 50% of the urban population by 2030. Nevertheless, the government cannot do this alone. The Ministry of Infrastructure has forged strategic partnership with the various players, including the private sector and international organizations, to facilitate market development for clean cooking products and technology.
Let's meet the CEBGF champions of clean cooking. In Gasabo district, EcoGreen Solution is lighting the way, Founded by 2 young women, the company produces over 6,000 improved and clean cook stoves per month. While empowering women, youth, and refugees, the company also produces pellets, which is a clean cooking fuel.
The only thing that motivated us to apply for the ReCIC project, it was mainly because this company was in need of financial support because we are not able to have our own improved cook stoves production machines, because before we used to rent from a site, which made us apply for this funding, and we got selected. And also we needed to learn more about how we can fine-tune our business. And also we are in need of capacity building for our staff, which we got from this project. We could only produce Tier 2 improved cook stoves, but after joining this project, we are able to improve our standard. We are now producing Tier 3 and Tier 4 improved cook stoves, which has 7 types of stoves. We are able to get trained about the business plan development, and also we are able to be introduced to the product design training, which was very helpful to us. In terms of performance-based funding, we were requested to produce 5,000 improved cook stoves, by which these numbers were exceeded because in this whole project term we were able to produce 18,688 improved cook stoves, which is a result of the trainings and techniques that were provided to us. We were able to expand our workforce by creating more jobs. 60% of our staff are women and the rest are youth and men. For now, 6,210 households have benefited from this project. This is to mention that we no longer produce the Tier 2 stove, and these tires we are producing are on the Rwanda Standard Board standard, and also for now 6,210 households have benefited from this project. At ReCIC Green Solutions Limited, we leverage our business through customers' feedback. This is also something we learned and got from the technical support received from this project. For example, I can let you know that before the improved cook stove we produced, the burning chamber itself would only hold 300 grams of pellets. But through the feedback of our clients, we expanded this burning chamber to 900 grams. Customers' feedback, we take it as our responsibility and an opportunity for us to grow and to expand. Our products contribute to the reduction of the usage of fuel wood. For example, our Tier 3 and 4 improved cook stove save at least between 3 to 4 metric tons of emissions per year. This saves energy to the tune of 71%. Our journey with the ReCIC project was a dream come true because we were able to produce standardized improved cook stoves, which created a very big impact to the Rwandan community.
Eco-green stoves, tested and certified up to Tier 4, are built to last, and with pay-as-you-go financing, they are made to be accessible. Founded in 2020, Biomasters set out to eliminate charcoal. Their solution? Locally made biomass pellets paired with high-quality Tier 4 gasification stoves.
Uruganda rwacu solution twazanye cyangwa igisubizo twazanye ni ukugabanya ibiti batemaga bakora amakara, kuko kugira ngo ukore ikiro kimwe cy'amakara bisaba 2 by'ibiti. Naho twe kugira ngo ukore ikiro kimwe cya palete bisaba ikiro kimwe n'ibice 3 by'ibarizo cyangwa bya wood chips. Urumva ahantu kugira ngo uteke ukoresha 9 by'ibiti ubukoresha ikiro kimwe n'ibice 3. Kandi ikindi imbabura zacu zaka nka gaze, ni hafi gaze. Usibye gaze, nyuma ya gaze nitwe duhari, kandi birahendutse ugereranyije n'amakara, birasukuye, nta kibazo bifite kuko imbabura yacu na palette zacu ziri kuri standard y'ubuzima ku isi. dukora palete hano Gisenyi tukazigurisha i Kigali muri Bugesera na hano Rubavu. Mu mpera za 2020 nibwo twatangiye gukora palete abantu bakoresha mu guteka. Ntabwo biba byoroshye mu gutangira ariko hamwe n'ikizera abantu babifitemo ikipe ishoboye nabo dufatanya buri munsi ntabwo byatugoye cyane. Navuga ko dufite ibyibanze twagomba guheraho, dufite ubumenyi kandi dufite n'abakozi beza. Nibwo twumvisha hamagarara rya ReCIC na SNV, tumaze kumva iryo hamagara ryabo twaritabiriye turasaba, mwabonye imashini twashaka kugura iriya chipa ifata igiti kakivanamo utuntu dutoya dukoramo palete. Nibwo twabyumvishe tuzuza ibisabwa, tumaze kuzuza ibisabwa tuza mu bambere batoranyijwe, tumaze kuza mu bambere batoranyijwe baduhira amashini. Dufite imbogamizi kuko harimo nka raw material tutashobora gukoramo palete. Tuvuge hirya no hino hano ari amashyamba bazamo ibiti, hari n'amabuffer zone basarura, icyo gihe wasanga ibyasigaye byabisigazwa by'ibiti tutarabona ukuntu tubikoresha dukora palete. Tumaze kubona imashini ubu ngubu dushobora gufata bya bintu byangirikaga tukabikoramo palete. Bumaze kuduha imashini twongeyemo n'abakozi. Urumva n'abakozi dufite bayo, byasubye ko tuzana abakozi bayo. Nko ku badamu harimo nk'abadamu hano twahaye akazi, no mu gucuruza, mu bacuruzi dufite abenshi n'abadamu. Ko turashaka kugera hejuru ya 80% by'abadamu bakora muri Biomasters. Nk'urugero naguha nk'ubu ngubu iyi mashini ntago turagira ku gihe cyo kuyikoresha amasaha 24 kuri 24, kandi ibi igomba gukora amasaha 24 kuri 24. Ifite capacity nziza gukora tone 3 n'igice ku isaha. Urumva ko rero dushobora kuyikoresha amasaha 24, umusaruro wakiyongera wacu. Mu bijyanye no gukundu dukora palete habaye impinduka nziza, ari bw'umusaruro wacu yongere, nanone kandi ikadufasha kubona raw material niko nazita, cyangwa ibikoresho by'ibanze dukoresha muri gukora palete bisukuye. Nk'imbogamizi twahuraga nazo mbere cyane iyo dukoresheje barizo cyane, hazamo imisumari, hazamo ibyuma, hazamo n'ibyuma bidashobora gufatwa na ema, bishobora gutambuka bikagenda bikangiza mu mashini. Ariko ririya chipa icyo dufasha no kuvuga ngo ikintu kigiyemo gisohoka kimeze neza kandi gisukuye. Twabonye n'umubare w'abakiriya bariyongereye ku rwego ntava rushimishije, bitewe n'uko badufashe mu kwamamaza. ReCIC mu by'ukuri yatugira akamaro gakomeye, si twe gusa n'abanyarwanda muri rusange, kubarangira hari ibikoresho byiza bishobora gukoreshwa mu guteka kandi bisukuye. Navuga ko ReCIC project na nyuma yuko tubonye umusaruro mwiza bashoboye kudufasha no kwamamaza ibikorwa byacu. Harimo abaturage rero bagiye babakiriya bacu nyuma yuko iyi project ya ReCIC ibagezeho, kandi ntago birarangira n'ubu ngo biracyaza. Hari abaturage bakiduhamagara bakiri kuba abakiriya bacu. Nakubwira ko abakiriya bacu muri Biomasters barishimye, abameze neza, baranezerewe, kandi bagenda batuzana n'abandi bakiriya. Niko navuga abitewe n'uko aho ReCIC yageze bagenda bamaze ibikorwa byacu, abo bantu ababonye imbabura icyo gihe bagenda batuzana abandi bakiriya.
From furniture waste to firepower, Biomasters now produces 2 tons of pellets per hour, saving forest and powering change. Their system burns 90% less biomass than charcoal with near-zero emissions. Green Hanga solution started with a vision: clean cooking for every corner of Rwanda. Today, Jean Bosco's team distributes improved stoves to homes, schools, institutions, reaching people often left behind.
N'urugendo rurerure rwatangiye mu mwaka wa 2014. Dutangira dukora amashyiga akoze mu ibumba, turakomeza twaje guhura n'umuterankunga wa SNV. Badufashije byinshi, uburyo bwa marketing, uburyo bwa design muri urwo rugendo rwacu kugeza ubu. Muri iyo nkunga yose ni package nini idufasha gucuruza. Harimo moto ya rifani, machine zitandukanye z'ubwoko butandukanye, harimo uburyo bwa marketing, harimo uburyo bwo gukora business plan. Iyo package yose niyo SNV yaduteyemo inkunga. Twageze kuri byinshi bitandukanye. Urugero, twatanze imbabura zirenga 16,000 mu karere ka Gasabo, muri Nyagatare, muri Nyabihu. Wakumva abo bantu bose bagize ingaruka nziza ku nkunga ya SNV. Mu buryo bwa marketing nabwo twakoze ayandi masoko. Twasupurayinze muri Karongi, dusupurayinga Ngororero. kuko bari batwigishije uko dukora marketing, twabashije kubona ayo masoko, twabashije no kwagura. Ibyo byose ntabwo twabyishoboza tutashyizeho abakozi. Twakoresheje abakozi mu bihe bitandukanye, duteranyije barengana 500. Tugira telefone abakiriya itishyurwa, abakiriya bahamagara baduhamagara batubwira batese ahubwo mwaduhindi uko twazibahaye ku giciro gitoya, haracyari urugendo. Turacyakeneye abafatanyabikorwa kugira ngo badufashe urwo rugendo rwacu abantu bakomeze boroherwe.
Not everyone could win, but behind every application there was a story, a dream, a risk, and a hope to build something better. A compelling example of the Cooking Energy Business Growth Fund's impact is the story of Didier, a stove manufacturer who initially operated with limited resources and no significant track record. His production took place in a structurally unsound rented building, posing a constant safety hazard to him and his team. The intervention by the ReCIC was catalytic. Through the grant support, Didier was able to make critical capital investment, including purchasing land and constructing a secure modern workshop. The project further equipped him with a clay kiln for enhanced production, specialized tools to manufacture improved cook stoves, and a tricycle for efficient, safe distribution. The results have been transformative. Didier's business is now on a secure growth trajectory, and he has become a creator of safe and dignified employment opportunities within his community. However, the program's impact extends far beyond a single entrepreneur. Throughout Rwanda, numerous stove makers, fuel producers, and innovators participated in the initiative. Only 12 CEBGF companies received this support. We did provide support to other companies and cooperatives prior to or parallel with CEBGF. The legacy of the program is therefore in two folds. It is measured not only by the growth of the grant recipient, but also by the quiet foundational strengthening of an entire ecosystem of entrepreneurs. The journey of ReCIC has not been linear, but it has been transformative.
We have seen great success. Many of these companies started as pottery companies and have really found a niche in producing clean cook stoves.
Today, thanks to ReCIC project, over 440,000 improved and clean cook stoves have transformed Rwandan homes. This incredible achievement means tens of thousands of families are breathing easier, saving precious time, and improving their health. It also means our forests are recovering and Rwanda is making significant strides towards its climate goals. But this is just the beginning.
So with regard to the significance of ReCIC for Rwanda's energy transition, one of the key lessons that we learned was that unlike some renewable technologies, such as solar or wind power, where the technical solution is readily available, clean cooking presents a much more complex challenge that touches on personal behavior and some of the most sensitive choices that people make about their lives, including their cooking behaviors. So it's very important to support the sector on a long-term basis, like we did in ReCIC for 5 years of implementation.
As the ReCIC project enters its final phase, we know that clean cooking is possible. We've proven it. Now, it's whether we collectively choose to sustain the clean cooking momentum. We've built the foundation, now the sector must rise.
Murabona ko mwana nimve kugura pellet mbere ntarabona aya makara byaratugoraga ibicanwa igihe imvura yabaga yaguye byaratugoraga kubera ko ibicanwa byabaga bitameze neza ariko kuva nabona izi pellet ubuzima bwaroroshye ibicanwa ntago bikingora ubuzima bwaranyoroheye.
Umushinga uramutse urangiye dufite izo mashini, dufite amahugurwa twahawe, ibyo byose nibyo tuzakomeza dukoresha kandi dufite n'abakozi bafite uburambe tugakomeza tugakora, ndetse ko tuba twifuza ko SNV yakomeza ikabana natwe tukagera kure n'ahandi tutabashije kugera.
This isn't just about stoves. it's about a brighter future. It's for the mothers who no longer suffer from smoke-related illnesses, for daughters who are freed from arduous tasks of collecting firewood, for the vital preservation of our forest, and for a planet with less climate impact. This is the legacy of ReCIC project. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's ensure a sustainable clean cooking market in Rwanda for both our health and the planet.